with all the work that the young people would have done. So we have an event next week. I think it's next week Tuesday, if I'm correct, but the 3rd of May. So we'll be bringing all the schools here in Jamaica into one physical space. We'll be joining virtually schools from TNT and UK in that celebration where the young people will be recognized for the amazing work that they've done. They will also showcase what they've been doing in their arts and sports piece. As a British Council, we're actually publicizing globally what would have been done in Jamaica on the program. So we'll be sharing with countries such as Sri Lanka that this is what has come out of Jamaica under the program. So it's taking it's much bigger than what it seems. So even though we're working with a small group of young people in Jamaica, we're putting this small group of young people in Jamaica on a global stage to showcase whatever videos they would have come up with, whatever artistic pieces that they would have come up with, and we're actually sharing our culture and putting our young people on a global stage, not only on the track for character games, but on this stage where we're sharing educational opportunities. That will be the culminating event. But what we'll see is that we are actually connecting with our colleagues in the UK who will also be attending this event, who are reporting to the government of the UK what we have done in Jamaica and why we continue to push and promote for programs like these. So this would be a foundation program that will further encourage the British Council to support national development in Jamaica for young people. So this should be a stage to move on to more bigger and better programs that we're actually having the pipeline coming up.
All right. Well, I feel like we've covered a lot of ground, but we can move to kind of pull up stumps. So I'm going to just give each of you a last word just to reinforce the value of the program and how it can benefit others if it's scaled up and your impact, the experience and so on that you've had. I'm going to start with you, Amber. Just talk to me about what just remind persons what the experience was like, the benefit that you think it can offer to other students across Jamaica.
Okay, so again, it is a very helpful club. It helps build your skills, communication, leadership skills, stuff like that. Also, with this club, as I touched on communication already, I was not a person who would have been here in this space speaking as such. And, I am now a person that can come on here and I am able to speak like this. So you see, it builds confidence and leadership. It also takes consistency because when it comes to creating and coming together to do competition, they have to be consistent. So any other school or student who would have wanted to be a part of the British Commonwealth group have to know that you have to stay consistent because sometimes, yes, as Miss stated earlier, sometimes it fails. Not every time it goes well because even in creating our button, trust me, it was pretty rough. We started out with one thing, it did not work. Everybody became flustered about it. We started to behave like we don't want to do it, but we got back up and decided to do it. So it's all about consistency, staying there. So that is what it teaches you. It teaches you confidence, consistency, good communication skills. So I would encourage any student in any other institution to join the British Commonwealth Club because trust me, it's a very useful club. It's a very good club to join, to help you for in the future life.
Yeah, Damion, all you need to do is just take a nice cut of that and then you just put that on your website and whatever, everything is good. You don't need to do any kind of marketing.
Definitely.
All right, cool. Over to you now, Miss Miss Morgan Brown, once again the value and the impact that this program has and what it can do for our kids.
Value and the impact, endurance. It is yes, while you're enjoying yourself, which you must have endurance as for both teachers and participants. In addition to that, it helps to build patience because, as I said before, so you have to have patience as well as time management. Also, because has to be completed within a certain time. If we say, okay, we'll be meeting with the UK at this time, remember that there is a time zone. So it means that if they say 2 o'clock for them, is a totally different time for us. So it means that we have to get up in the morning to meet with them, right? If we say 8 in the morning, it means that they'll have to get up earlier, to meet with us. So time is key and patience.
All right.
Takeaway.
All right, Damion, last word to you. Once again, just don't no shamelessness around here. Just plug everything about British Council. Let people know what you guys have to offer, the ways in which you're working with people, where them can reach out to you, all of that. Let people just know that the British Council is here to be a part of Jamaican society, to help uplift people and so on, so that they can just appreciate the work that you do even better.
Right. I mean, I just want to reemphasize a point that Mrs. Morgan Brown made around the fact that the program really supports the development of emerging leaders. Young people that would not necessarily get the opportunity to be the head of something in their school or community, but have those skills that, once harnessed, you will see them on the national stage for Jamaica on whatever front, and just being a strong leader, creating change in the world. So that's the takeaway that I want persons to understand why we push programs like these. The British Council is quite strong on young people. It's about creating opportunities for them, because once they realize their potential and are exposed to the possibilities, they will make sense of who they are and how they fit into the global world. And once they can do that, you'll find that we create change for Jamaica. As Amber Key and Miss Morgan Brown was talking about the time zones, etc. That's something that I've had to deal with, on a daily basis for my work, because I work with colleagues from Ghana, Mexico, Brazil, UK, which are on all different time zones. So I'm understanding from what was said that it now allows people like Ambaki and other young people who participate in the program that I actually can live in Jamaica and work across the world. And when young people see those realities, I think they are more optimistic about what they can do, how they can contribute to Jamaica, how they can contribute to the world. And I think we are starting to create and see that change. So we'll continue to do that as a British Council across our arts work, or work in education, and our work in civil society. One of the main programs we have coming up that we're working closely with the ministry on now is developing the STEM sector here in Jamaica. So it means engaging teachers and the young people to see STEM and STEAM, as we call it here in Jamaica, as a viable area for them, outside of even traditional jobs. I can take on and acquire new skills and contribute to a global world. So just visit our Facebook page. You can Google us, at British Council Caribbean. You will find the contact information for office, and you can give us a call. You can check out our website, British Council Caribbean, and you can see what we're doing in terms of programs and how you can participate. And yeah, British Council is here to stay, and it's about, as we said, building, fostering cultural relations across countries in which we operate, and creating educational opportunities for young people and also teachers.
All right, fantastic. Good job, and kudos to you, everybody over there at the British Council, and the work that they're doing. It's really appreciated, really valuable, really important, and really impactful. So keep on doing what you're doing. I expect in the next couple of years, when Amber decides to turn president or prime minister or something like that, you can always remember this interview and say, yeah, man, this is where it happened. I got that leadership skill, that nice base, and all of that. So again, kudos to all of you. It's great work that you're doing. It's great that you're participating and trying to help mold the minds of our young people. It's fantastic. fantastic. All right. Now, with that said, I think it's time for us to wrap. Thank you to everyone who tuned into our discussion, especially those of you who had your questions or have questions. And not to worry, if you do have a question or something like that, you can drop it in the comments. We can go through afterwards and put you in contact with anybody you need to so you can get the right information. All right. Now remember, our audience plays a major part in our show. And if there's anyone in particular you'd like us to have in studio, let us know. We'll try to have that person in studio as soon as possible. Now don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Jamaica Information Service to see who will be in studio next. And while you're at it, you can check out British Council too. See all the work that they're doing, all the different programs, the different ways in which they're making an impact in Jamaican society today. Right? I feel like you can also check out St. Jago too. Them read the hype the other day because them win school challenge quiz and all of these things. So them very hype and doing a whole heap of things. And hey, to the victor goes the spoils, so enjoy. Why not? All right. We do this every week live on Facebook. I've been your host, Vaughn Davis, and this has been Studio 58A Live. Thank you again for joining us, and please have a wonderful day. Take care to everybody. All right. Bye.